So today's lesson is on predicate adjectives and predicate nouns. Predicate adjectives and predicate nouns. In some sentences, we all need to make a complete statement in a subject and a verb. Predicate adjectives and predicate nouns. So we have learned about predicates. So now we are going to learn about predicate adjectives and predicate nouns. In some sentence, all we need to make a complete statement in a subject and verb. Let's take an example like birds fly. Birds is here the subject and fly is the verb. John smiled. John here is the subject, smiled is the verb. But in other sentence, a subject and a verb may not be enough. But in other sentences, a subject and a verb may not be enough, especially if the verb is a linking verb. The milk tastes. So linking verb is nothing but it gives some activities to the subject, like the milk tastes. Milk is the subject and tastes is the linking verb. Andy is the subject and is the linking verb. Linking verb is nothing but it joins to the what or whom. If we ask what or whom, what are you doing, the subject is giving some helps to conjunct two things, and the subject and the predicate, that is called linking verb, right? In each of the above two sentence we must add a complement a. In each of the above two sentence we must add a complement a, completing word or expression to the linking verb. For example, the milk tastes sour. In each of the above two sentences we must add a complement. In each of the above two sentences we must add a complement, a completing word of expression to the linking verb. For example, the milk tastes sour. Taste here is the linking verb and sour is the adjective. So the milk is the subject and taste is the linking verb, and sour is the, what is sour? So how it tastes sour. So sour, it helps to add the predicate and the subject. The adjective sour is a complement of the linking verb tastes. Andy is the owner. So Andy is here is the subject and the owner is the, here is the predicate, and is here is the linking verb. The noun owner is a complement of the linking verb is. The noun owner is a complement of the linking verb is. Now exercise 1. Add a suitable complement to each linking verb below to complete the sentence. You may choose your complements from the following list: louder, water, tall, painters, delicious, criminals, islands. Sample. Orange are. Orange here is the subject, are is the linking verb here. Now juicy is will be the complement to the subject, juicy. Oaks grow. Oaks grow. Oaks grow. What will be? Oaks grow. Oaks grow tall. Thieves are. Thieves are criminals. Are is here the linking verb. Number 3. The cake looked. The cake looked delicious. Ice becomes water. Rembrandt and Picasso were painters. Iceland and Greenland are islands. In the exercise you have just done, you use 6 complements to complete 6 linking verbs, right? Now no doubt you have been using complements all your life without knowing that they were complements. There are several kinds of compliments. Here we study two of them. There are several kinds of compliments. Here we study two of them. The predicate adjective and the predicate noun. There are several kinds of compliments. Here we study two of them. Number one, predicate adjective. Predicate adjective. Now what is the predicate adjective? Predicate nothing but is in a sentence it helps to complement the subject. If we ask the what or whom, we will getting the answer, that is the predicate. But here we are using predicate as adjective, like the grapes are sour. So grapes here is the subject, are is here the linking verb, and sour is the adjective. It's gives some values to the adjective. So predicate adjective. And the predicate noun, what is the noun? Predicate noun is nothing but it does not give the values of the subject, but it gives some terms, or give some order, like the sun rises in the east. East is the noun, but is not here is the adjective. But here grapes are sour. Grapes the subject, are is the linking verb, and how it tastes, it's sour. So it gives some values to the predicate, that's are called predicate adjective. And predicate noun is nothing but subject, what is doing, what are they doing. It's nothing but give values, that is simple it gives the term what is it, but not give its values. Like predicate adjectives. What is a predicate adjective? A predicate adjective is an adjective that completes a link. A predicate adjective is an adjective that completes a linking verb and modifies the subject of the linking verb. So let's take some example. Here are two examples of predicate adjectives. The soup tastes salty. Soup here is the subject, taste is the linking verb, salty is the predicate adjective. So how nice is this predicate adjective? Salty is predicate adjective because it completes the linking verb tastes, and completing the linking verb taste and modifies the subject soup. You are fabulous. You is the you are here is subject. Where is the you are fabulous? Where is the linking verb? Fabulous is the predicate adjective. Fabulous is a predicate adjective because it completes the linking verb where and modifies the subject you. Now go to the next exercise. In each sentence below, find the linking verb, the predicate adjective, and the word that a predicate adjective modifies. So how will it does it work? Let's take some samples. The children grew restless. Here the linking verb is grew. Restless is the predicate adjective, and the children is the subject, right? So next let's take another sample. She has been helpful. She has been here is the linking verb, helpful is the predicate adjective, modifies what? She. Modifies she. The seller samples damp. The seller smells damp. The seller here is the subject, smells is the linking verb, and modifies damp. The story sounded strange. Their story sounded strange. Their story is the subject, sounded here is the linking verb, strange here is the predicate adjective. Number 3, Laura looked annoyed. Laura looked annoyed. Laura here is the subject, looked here is the linking verb, annoyed is the modified is the and annoyed is the linking verb here is looked, annoyed is here the predicate adjective, and what modifies? Laura, who is the subject here. Number 4, your appetite seems good. Your appetite seems good. Your appetite seems good. So what is the linking verb here? Seems here is the linking verb, and good here is the predicate adjective, and your appetite is the subject here. Number 5, like you must have been hungry, you must have been angry, he must have been angry. So he is here the modifiers, and have been here is the linking verb, and angry is the predicate adjective. Now let's go to the next, predicate nouns. What is a predicate noun? A predicate noun is a noun that completes a linking verb and explain the subject what that linking verb. And predicate noun, a predicate noun is a noun that completes a linking verb and explain the subject of the linking verb. A predicate noun is a noun that completes the linking verb and explains the subject of the linking verb. Here is an example. Tara is my cousin. Tara is my cousin. Tara here is the subject. Linking verb is my is, and cousin is my is the linking verb. Is the linking verb here, and cousin is the predicate noun. So what is a predicate noun? A predicate noun is a noun that completes a linking verb and explains the subject of the linking verb. Okay, so here are the some further examples of predicate nouns. So what is the predicate noun? Now take some example. A kitten becomes a cat. A kitten becomes a cat. A kitten here is the subject, becomes here is the linking verb, and cat is the predicate noun. The experiment was a failure. The experiment was a failure. Here experiment is the subject, was is the linking verb, failure is the predicate noun. Now go to the next exercise. In each of the following sentence, find the subject, the linking verb, find the subject, the linking verb, and the predicate noun that explains the subject. Sample: Australia is a continent. So Australia is a continent. Here Australia is the subject, and linking verb is the is, and predicate what is continent. Continent here is the predicate. Number 1, copper is a metal. Now give it as what is the subject, what is the linking verb, and what is the predicate noun. Now let's look the sentence. Copper is a metal. So copper here is the subject, is here is the linking verb, and metal is the predicate noun. What is the predicate noun? Predicate noun is nothing but it tells about the subject, right? Number 2, was Mary the umpire. Was Mary the umpire. So now Mary is here the subject, and and the umpire is the predicate noun, and was here is the linking verb. Now go to the third one. Julio has been captain for a year. Julio has been captain for a year. What is the subject, what is the linking verb, and what is the predicate noun here? So Julio here is the subject, has been is the linking verb, captain for a year. Here captain for a year is the predicate noun. Captain is the predicate noun. Now number 4 example. That exam should have been a bridge. Uh, that exam should have been a bridge. That exam should have been a bridge. So that exam should have been a bridge. So that exam here is the subject, should have been here the linking verb, and bridge here is the predicate noun. The pizza will be our lunch. The pizza will be our lunch. The pizza here is the subject, will be is the linking verb, and our lunch is here is the predicate noun. Now go to the composition hint. We often have a choice when we explain or describe a subject. We can we can use either a predicate noun or number 2 a predicate adjective. We often have a choice when we explain the describe a subject. We can use either a predicate noun or number 2 a predicate adjective. So predicate noun and predicate adjective, what is this? A predicate noun tells about the subject, what is this, and the predicate adjective tells about the virtues and values of the subject. So and here it helps a linking verb to conjunct the two part, the subject and the predicate. Now let's take example. I was a fool. Fool here is the predicate. I was a fool. Fool is not here the adjective, is the predicate noun. The predicate noun fool describe the subject. I was foolish, a predicate adjective. So the predicate adjective foolish describe the subject, right? One subject I. Become familiar with but both choices, then when you write, you will be able to select the one that better expresses your idea in the particular situation. Exercise 4. Rewrite each sentence changing the predicate noun to a predicate adjective. So let's go to for do the thinking. Rewrite the sentence changing the predicate noun to predicate adjective. So John is a wonder. John is a wonder. John is a wonder. So John is a wonder here the noun, but John is wonderful. So wonderful is the predicate adjective. The play was a success. The play was a success. The play was a success is here the noun. The play was a successful will be the predicate adjective. Number 2. Peter has never been a friend. Peter has never been a friend. PT has never been a friend. So let's look for the things that friend here is the noun, but if we use friendly, use the friendly word, it will be the predicate adjective. Number 3, my desk is a mess. My desk is a mess. Here mess is a noun, but we have to convert it through some word that is messy. The news was a surprise. The news was a surprise. The surprise here is the noun, but if we use surpriseful or surprise, it will be the adjective, predicate adjective. What was the outcome of the shock? What was the outcome of the shock? Here shock is the noun. What was the outcome of a shocked? So let's go to David new. David's new band is a sensation. David's new band is a sensation. So David's new band, sensation here is a noun and sensationful is the adjective. It was a custom to have home. It was a custom. It was a custom to have homecoming at the last game of the season. It was a custom. It was a custom to have homecoming at the last game of the season. Because he worked out every day, her legs were solid muscle. Because he worked out every day, her legs were solid muscle. Her legs were solid muscle. So here muscle is the noun. The design of the new music room was the shape of the circle. The design of the new music room was the shape of a circle. Number 10. The entire trip was a nightmare. Entire trip was a nightmare. So it was also a noun, but you have to convert it in a through the adjective. So thank you for listening today. I will be doing the next example or exercises on the next day. Thank you for listening.